Most precious friends, welcome to the Heart of the One. Welcome to my heart. I'm Reverend Maria Piotrovskaja. Welcome to my ministry, Universal Ministry of Divine Love. I'm very grateful for all this magnificent support that I receive from your heart, from the hearts of all my blessed friends watching my videos, for the short or for the long time. I'm very grateful for everyone supporting my ministry. I send my blessings and love to my blessed patrons, and I invite everyone would like to help me to expand the universal ministry of divine love worldwide, to support me on Patreon. Thank you so much, my blessed friends. I'm here for you. This is my life calling, to assist you spiritually on your path, to assist you with the divine vision, divine guidance, with the clearance that is needed, with the right word, right insight. So I was trained for a very long time to become this instrument of God that can provide His personal word, His personal touch of love to everyone who is working with me in the forms of the personal sessions, Skype sessions, meetings, services, all kind of ways of divine interaction. So my blessed Lord is always present, and I am open to provide His energies, to provide His love to everyone who I meet on my path. So if you need me, my blessed friend, just know I'm here for you. I'm ready to assist you to go through all the challenges, to get the right vision upon all things which I have done to you, and to assist you to overcome many troubles on your path. So the Lord will do it through me. I'm just an instrument. I'm just at this tangible manifestation of His grace. And it is my purest love and deepest calling to do this in my life. In this video, I would like to do something very special. I would like to activate our personal sun center of divine power which is within us. When we are confronted with the very difficult situations in our lives, when we are hopeless somehow, when I cannot find this inspiration, this motivation within us to go forward on our path, when we come somehow in the down modus in our life, there is a great moment of change when we activate our personal sun center of God's power within us. And that's exactly what I'd like to do through this video. I will share with you some teachings about the sun center of God's power, which is within every son and daughter of God. And when you will understand how it works within you, when you will give this daily attention to your sun center of God's power, you will create a very important conscious connection to the sun center of God's power, and you will be able to release this divine power in your world, to interact with all the situations, with all these energies in your life through and by the increment of God's power within you. What is really the sun center? What is this sun energy? Why sun is so important in our lives? Our Lord is a consuming fire, and the sun is manifestation of the fire, is the precipitation, manifestation, physical manifestation of God's power for our solar system. And the greater perspective, we have the galaxy called Milky Way, and there is sun center of our galaxy, also representing sun center of God's power for our galaxy. When you're aware of that and you can make your personal connections with that, you can get in your world the mighty transfer of very powerful flow of God's power into your world. And this is creative power to create the life that you deserve, the life of your dreams. You just need to use this such a powerful energy in our lives, the sun power, which is the energy of the living heart of God. So the very core center of our universe, of all creation, is a beating heart of God. And as our God is a living fire, His heart is a burning fire. His heart is a great central sun, one of the greatest manifestations of the sun in the whole creation, the whole universe. and all these other lesser suns and the mega clusters, mega galaxies, and solar systems are like transformators, distributing center for the energy of the sun power flowing from the heart of God, from the great central sun, to all sun centers in the whole universe. And as above, so below, as a macrocosm, so is it in a microcosm. As in a galaxy, so in our personal being, we, the humans, the children of God, also have our personal sun center. Through the sun center, we have the right away the connection with the great central sun. We have the right away the connection, this guiding line, the magnificent cord of fiery light, connecting our personal sun center with the sun center of all creation, which is the heart of God and which is manifested itself as a great central sun. And around this great central sun, all the galaxies, all the mega clusters, all the creation, all the solar systems are making these rounds and according to the law of the cosmic cycles. So when we are plugged in, when we are in connection, especially consciously, because unconsciously, outside of our understanding of the existing of the connection with a personal sun center, with the sun center of the universe, this connection works all the time. But at the moment when we understand and become very conscious about this very important energetical and spiritual connection, it starts to work for us. This is a moment of activation when we become aware of that. And in this very moment when I'm telling you about that, the activation is already started. But we will do much more to activate your personal sun center at this very moment. So why it is so important to be aware about your connection with the great central sun and your connection between your personal sun center and the heart of God in the great central sun. This is because we are co-creators with God. And this is our instrument. This connection is an instrument. We can channel and release these energies of God's power all the way through this golden pipeline that provides for us all these creative energies. The energy we need to create something in our life. We cannot create without energy. So the energy is like the life essence that we need to create things that we would like to see in our lives. So that is why I today talk to you about the sun powers, the aspect of the sun, about the sun centers and your connection with the sun center, because that's really the time to be totally awakened to this idea, to this fact, to this reality that we are co-creators with our blessed Lord. We are here to create like Him, the universe, in our personal domain and our personal world. So all of us have our own domain, our own personal world of creation, where we can handle and create things. We all have responsibility upon all the things happening in our domain. So in this very moment, I would like to introduce to you this very important hierarchy of the sun that provides for us the activation of the sun center in our personal beings. As our blessed Alpha and Omega, the Father, Mother, God, are the greatest hierarchs of this universe. They're very on the top of the secret pyramid of life, of all the creative forces which are existing in our universe. So Father, Mother, God are on the top of that. They have the powers below them, which have very, 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 very powerful creative aspects, which receive the plan from the heart of God to create this or that, to create the galaxies, to create the sun systems, to create the planets, to create lives, to create living beings. These powers are called Elohim, Elohim of God. So under the Elohim, we have a huge amount of cosmic beings, which are very powerful and less powerful, and somehow they take the positions of cosmic hierarchy of God's power of creation, and somehow we are there too. So we really take our personal position in the great hierarchy of light as a co-creators with God. And we are growing in our creative ability, we are growing in our mastery to master the creative energies of God. We are growing in our position in this pyramid of life, and we become more and more powerful beings, more and more masterful beings. And this very important moment to become this masters of life is to master the energy of our sun center. So very important hierarchy for us, for the solar system, is the representatives of Alpha and Omega in our solar system. The light of our hearts, keep our physical sun going. The names of Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, providing for us the energy of the sun center from the great central sun. The names are Helios and Vesta. And through these majestic beings of light, which are very real, which are divine helpers, our blessed Alpha and Omega, our blessed Father, Mother, God, which are the representatives of Alpha and Omega for our solar system. They are like a king and a queen of our solar system, because the sun, our physical sun, is the residence, and the spiritual sun, sun behind the sun, is their spiritual domain. From the heart of our physical sun, from the heart of Helios and Vesta, are released tremendously powerful rays of the sun rays. And they are entering at the sun center of every living being on earth. Not only the humans, but also animals. They are entering every living, beating heart. Probably you have already discovered for yourself the sun center of your being. This is your own heart. So our sun center of God's power is our heart. The sun center of our personal world is not our brain, it's really the heart, because the heart is the residence of the divine flame, called God's flame, that God is anchored in our being. So the presence of our Lord, the presence of God within our being, within our world, is in our heart. And the heart is the sun center of our personal world, our personal being, of our living being. So it is very important to give our adoration, our praises to the presence of God within our heart. It's very important to activate the sun center and to channel God's power, to know how to release God's power through our heart and our world, so that we'll be able to create things, very beautiful things in our world. This is very important to understand, that when we are growing mentally through our intelligence, this will not guarantee our personal growth as spiritual beings. There are a lot of people evolving on planet Earth whose intelligence is very high, as we know. But the most important thing for us as the children of God and as human beings is still not our mental ability, but the ability of the heart to feel God within. And would like to create the lives of our dreams, and get this inner satisfaction of the life, how we live our lives. We don't really need the very high improvement of our intelligence what we really need, the evolution of our hearts, and the improvement and the growth of our heart center, which is a sun center, the connection with the sun center of God, which is the heart of God, is a great central sun, becoming one with the sun center and the great central sun, and providing this energy of creativity through our heart. Our brain, our intelligence, our consciousness are created to assist our ability of the heart to create. So the heart, the first, the foremost, is the center of our being. Today, the activation of our sun center of God's power will take place, and as I told you before, it's already in the process. I will share with you beautiful images of the sun rays, which you can use for their attunement with the sun center of our solar system, to connect with the heart of Helios and Vesta and blessed hierarchs of the hierarchy of light, blessed helpers of God for our solar system. When you will create a personal connection with the heart of Helios and Vesta, they will be able to send much more powerful streams of light through your personal sun center, which is your heart. And you will be able to really bath in creative energy and have enough, this magnificent stream of life in your life to create the things that you need, you love to have in your life. So, I have a very important prayer that I would like to share with you that will strengthen your connection with Helios and Vesta and with the great central sun, with the angels of the sun, which are the personal legions of Helios and Vesta. All this will help you to build this personal relationship with these magnificent hierarchs of our blessed sun. And through that inner friendship, you will grow very quickly on the path of light, on the path of personal mastery, toward this incredibly magnificent life as co-creator with God. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe slowly out. Breathe in again. And slowly out. So the first short prayer I would like to share with you, and I advise you to learn it by heart so that you will be able to give it in nature when you also will gaze the sun rising in some beautiful place, or will commune with the rising sun of Helios and Vesta. You will be able to give this prayer, this special mantra for the connection with blessed Helios and Vesta. It will help you to open the petals of your heart chakra and the secret chamber of your heart, and will help you to receive much greater stream of creative power of God into your world. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. This is very beautiful short prayer, which is very easy to learn. I also usually use this prayer for the blessing of my daily food. This is one of many ways to bless our food, but it's a very good one, because the energies of the sun, which is a fire of God, will bless all the particles of your food. It will charge your food with such a tremendous light. So when your food is ready or is in preparation, just say this mantra once or 3 times, and you will get a food which tastes really divine. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand at the center of my heart. Let the light expand at the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. In the name of the Father, of the Mother, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day. Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth. And let the earth be transformed into the new day.
Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta, Helios and Vesta. Let the light flow into my being. Let the light expand in the center of my heart. Let the light expand in the center of the earth, and let the earth be transformed into the new day. I am my father are one. I am my mother are one. I am my mother are one. I am my father are one. I am my Lord, I am that I am are one. May God be magnified. 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 Amen.
Let's take now this very powerful prayer that will connect your heart with the heart of Helios and Vesta. I will read you, and you will also see these words passing on the screen during this beautiful meditation to the rising sun. Good morning, beloved Helios and Vesta. I face thy eternal sunrays and receive thy mighty radiance into my being. I thank you for rising in the east each morning, shining your great love, light, and life upon earth. O Helios and Vesta, divine parents in the sun of our solar system, I am thine. I send my love to the unfed flame and the physical sun. I ask its cosmic Christ power of the secret fire to enter my world today. May it reinforce the sun center and the secret sun powers within my heart. Beloved Helios and Vesta, and beloved angels of the sun, in the name of my mighty I Am Presence I call to thee, may the golden flame of the cosmic Christ consciousness, the diamond shining mind of God, and the ray of eternal truth be released into my world today. I am the child of the Most High God, and I qualify your Son's blessings to this earth as your cosmic Christ love of the secret fire. I am dwelling within a sphere of your secret fire of cosmic love. May this love expand in every cell and atom of my being. Saturate this earth and all life upon it with the golden age consciousness. Rise all up into the light of the Almighty I Am Presence. The light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. The light of God never fails. And the mighty I Am Presence is that light. Beloved Helios, in the name of my mighty I Am Presence, I command the golden fire of the sun and your secret essence of divine illumination to fill me up with the God love, God wisdom, God power, and God control. May my feeling body be strengthened and purified by your holy golden radiance. May all painful memories and feelings of discord, disorder, and imperfection be transformed through your golden shining light into the divine perfection of my feeling world. Beloved, I am presence. Let the secret fire essence from the heart of mighty Helios charge my aura by the power of 10,000 suns. Beloved Helios and Vesta, charge me now with a golden ray of fire from the physical sun, that wherever I go, your golden blessings anchored within me will bring peace, freedom, and joy to all life. Make me the cosmic Christ presence, so wherever I pass by, all souls will be wakened up to their own divine perfection through the power of the Christ within me. O blessed Helios and Vesta, your sun is a fiery ocean of the never-ending love of God. Let me dwell within a sphere of your secret fire essence of the cosmic love forever. Help me to become the peaceful presence of the diamond shining mind of God. I am the humble manifestation of the glorious golden power of beloved Helios and Vesta. I am a blazing sun, the shining light of holiness and great loving perfection of blessed Helios and Vesta, blazing forth divine love, wisdom, and power to all life wherever I am. I am one with the stream of thy consciousness eternally flowing throughout the cosmos. I am thy light shining forth into human imperfections everywhere. I am thy light commanding presence, commanding light shine, light shine, light shine. I am thy love, wisdom, and power, sustaining every heart and every heartbeat. I am thy love, commanding presence, commanding love rule, love rule, love rule. I am thy life commanding presence, commanding, oh, all life